Hello, Team 6-1 Social Studies students. This is Mr. Bush, and this screencast is a review of things from Tuesday, September 15th. This is mostly for students who had questions still remaining from Tuesday or students who missed our live Google Meets today, Tuesday the 15th. So today during our Google Meets, we talked about a couple things. First off, we talked a little bit briefly more about Google Meets expectations. We also talked about our change in schedules for the remainder of full virtual learning. So just to recap for people again, for science and social studies, you will meet with Doc McCauley for science every Monday and Wednesday moving forward. Once again, that is a change from the beginning of the year. So science with Doc McCauley will be every Monday and Wednesday. Social studies with me live will be every Tuesday and Thursday. So once again, the live Google Meets for science and social studies, science will be Mondays and Wednesdays. Social studies will be Tuesdays and Thursdays. So we went over that, and then we talked about the expectations for today, Tuesday, and also Wednesday's expectations as we move forward to our next live Google Meets, which will be Thursday. For today, we addressed two basic things. Number one, the flag project, its due dates and how to turn it in. So the first thing that I want to show you, and this really you have seen this a ton throughout the last week, is this direction sheet. It's been in a bunch of different folders, and these were really the step-by-step directions for the flag project. I just did want to point out to everybody that there were a few changes, and I've highlighted those changes. The first one being, and an important one, is that the due date was changed from Wednesday to it now being due by Thursday, September 17th. And the reason that change occurred was because of the change in the Google Meets days, like I just mentioned. Additionally, at the bottom, I added an extra day for students to finish the writing assignment. So it was introduced today on Tuesday, and students are being asked to finish that up on Wednesday, which I will get to in a second. So the first thing that we talked about and answered were any questions about the flag project. And really the last final questions that I got were, how do I submit it? And the options are really one of two ways. You may either submit your project by showing it on your camera during our live Google Meet on Thursday, September 17th, or you can take a picture of your project and email it to me through my school email, and that will suffice for sharing our projects on Thursday. So either showing it live during the Google Meet Thursday, or taking a picture of your flag and emailing it to me or sending it to me. If you have any questions about that submission by Thursday, feel free to shoot me an email and I'll be happy to answer them. The second thing that we talked about was the paragraph description of your project. So in order to do the paragraph, students must have done the flag itself first. So the flag project itself is definitely step one. Step two is going to be typing up your paragraph description of the flag. So students will go into courses, they will go to social studies, they will go to week 2 this week, they will click on Tuesday 9/15, today's date, and under the blue Tuesday 9/15 folder, they will find a flag project writing prompt. So they will click on the flag project writing prompt. This is the teacher version, so I'm actually going to switch over to what the students will look like when they open up this document. In the document, it says write at least a paragraph that explains how your flag represents you and your personality. Include a description of all of the elements found on your flag and explain what these elements tell about you. Also be sure to explain what the numbers of items and colors represent. Write as much as you think is necessary to describe your flag and explain how it represents you. This step is especially important this year as it will be the primary way which we will get to know each other until we are in the classroom. Be sure to check your spelling and grammar and then submit the assignment when you are done. So students will type into this text box through Schoology, and once they are done, they will submit through Schoology and it will come to me to be graded. The one thing that I want to point out to everybody is that 1 or 2 sentences probably aren't going to cut it for this 10-point assignment. Again, we're asking students to explain all of the elements of their project, so they were asked to have at least 8 things on their project. So how many ever sentences or a paragraph or a little over a paragraph is needed to describe all of those elements and why they're on their flag would suffice that 10 points. So one sentence again really isn't going to cut it for this particular activity. Just so everybody's aware, I wanted to make that pretty clear. So really, today, which is Tuesday, and also Wednesday is a work day to finish the projects, the flags themselves, and then going into Schoology and completing the flag writing prompt and submitting it. Those are due to me by Thursday, which is the 17th, and we will meet live on Google Meets on Thursday the 17th, and we will share our flags and talk about the next topic. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, reach out to me, and I'll be happy to answer them. Hope you have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.